Okay, Old Man Batman, here we go. We're going to do the gray parts of it now. Now that I masked everything else up that was blue. I'll probably lose a lot of my pre-shading because I don't think it's dark enough. But at any rate, I don't know why I said that at any rate. I never use that word. Guess I was trying to sound smart. So white, black, made my own gray. But I'm always bouncing back and forth with my daughter because she's an amazing artist and she's a color wheel. For real, I'm not even kidding. She said to add some of the steel blue into the gray. And I kind of love that idea. Didn't even think about it. Instead of it being a boring gray, it has a blue tint to it. So I went a little heavy with the blue. So let's say you got 100% white. I probably put 20%, 30% in the white. Then I put 40%, 50, 60% with this. It was all a matter of judgment and eyeing up and what your taste is, how blue you want it, how gray you want it. It's kind of nice to go out of the complete gray for the primary colors of the suit. So this is going to be kind of neat. So this is what it came out to be. Let me stir it up a little bit. So this is a kind of definitely has a blue tint to it. I love it. So here it is here. Let's see what it's going to look like. I can always hit it with some white over top to dull it down, but we're just going to go with this. We're going to see what happens. Really excited over the blue and the gray, which is kind of stupid, but I got it about maybe 35 psi because I am using, you know, that Craft Smart's a little thicker of a paint, so see how we go here. Turn it a little bit. Kind of shooting down on it, you know. Not that I know what I'm doing. I'm just saying. I'm probably going to have to come in and do some wash. I'm sure I will. Not changing a whole lot. It's changing a little bit, which is fine. I'm going to hit it with the dryer. Hope I don't blow them off the stand. All right. It definitely has a blue tint. I really like it. We'll get closer and we'll unmask it and see where we're at. And whenever you make a special color or obviously a custom color, don't forget, because I have had in the past, I made it, you know, a raw version. Nothing's in here. This is just the paint. There's no cutting solution for the airbrush. That was a separate glass for that. I'll put this in a jar and save it just in case I'm sure I'll have touch-ups, or if I need to spray some more. I had this same exact color, and believe me, I've done this 1,000 times where I keep forgetting and then have to try to color match. So let's get them unwrapped. Alright, so here we go in the bright room down here. You probably can't tell, but I've noticed when I was doing some editing on this that it definitely looks true to the color more than I thought it would from all the lights being above me. Be careful taking these apart, because I definitely come to the conclusion after doing these things that when you make these 3D parts, and make them a little thicker than what your default setting is on your printer, because boy, this thing is awfully thin, and I'm hearing cracks as it fell already. I almost fell again. But we're going to take this thing apart, take this off, and for the pamper, I know the last video I wasn't sure. And after talking to my daughter, also giving me the pointers of this gray has definitely a blue tint, and I love it. Maybe I should have over-exaggerated even more But I was afraid to do that because, you know, I don't know. I was afraid to make it too blue, but I don't know why I was afraid to make it too blue. I should have made it whatever, but I'm happy that, that I put some blue in there. But anyway, I think, see all the lines in his suit here in the shoulder and everything as I'm taking this apart? You can check that out. I mean, because I'm going to blackline those, and also I think I lost a lot of my pre-shading, so I really, next time I'm not sure whether I'm going to pre-shade or not. If I do, I'm really going to have to opaque the shading out, really make it dark for future things that hopefully I can get doing. Going to have some touch up here, that's for sure. Usually this tape, this 3M tape, the pink stuff, I had before and it worked fine, but this time I've noticed that it wasn't as good as I thought it was. I don't know, it was the same brand, the 3M Scotch. I think I'm going to have to upgrade my tape to maybe some expensive stuff. And I mean, this isn't cheap, it's like $7 for the roll, and it wasn't a big roll. So I think I'm going to have to upgrade that because, I mean, it's working, but I notice if I let it sit for like 15 minutes while I'm making my paint and stirring my paint, they start to lift off. And I am pushing down, but I'm, you know, this here's pretty tough right here. I'm afraid to just tear at it, you know what I mean? There we go. Don't want to jeopardize any paint or a limb by pulling too hard. Definitely going to make these a little thicker, my 3D prints a little thicker next time. But like I said, for the diaper, it's going to be blue. I started to paint it earlier, but I figured, why paint the diaper and then mask it off? I'm like, there's a lot of steps on this one, man, that I know that I probably could have, you know, avoided. But, you know, my first 3D print, like real 3D print, I mean, I printed some stuff, but my first 3D print, and this is the kind of stuff I want to do. This is definitely a trial and error, even though, you know, the action figures were fun. I love still doing the action figures. After I did that Batman, the other one that I'm going to snap his leg, watch. Because this tape could be a little, this tape can be a little tough, man, so I'm probably going to cut it there on this camera. I don't know, maybe I'll roll, maybe, I'm just going to, let's let it roll. Let's let the camera roll, I guess. So, let's get this all first and I'll come back. God dang. Okay, here we go. Here he is. Well, back, I mean, he looks nice and smooth. I got that part down. I lost probably almost all of the shading, depending. I'll probably hit the pamper and touch it up. But I think I may use this Armor Metallic, this yellow for the belt. I don't want to make it bright yellow, but anyway. The pamper's going to be blue. See, I already painted it blue once and I knew that was going to happen. But here we go. I did his eyes. Just white straight eyes. I kind of like that. Kind of dark in there, but the pre-shading on the eyes worked out pretty good. So here we go. That's Batman. I love the blue tint of the gray, but until the next one, I appreciate you guys watching. So the next step, cut everything in that needs to be cleaned up around the blue and gray, do the pamper, the belt, and then worry about the shading, I guess. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare. Say what one more goddamn time.